One of the first questions I had to wrestle with in starting in DMM, or disciple making movements, and that I think many people wrestle with, is the question of who do I begin with? Should I start with my friends who already know Jesus, or should I start with those who do not yet know him, or we would say maybe the lost? And so in Disciple Making Movement Essentials video number 6, I want to briefly just answer that question. So remember, we always want to be asking the question of first, what did Jesus do? What do we see the early church do? And then how do we do that today? And so in the Gospels, all 4 Gospels, but specifically in the book of John, chapter 1, we see Jesus immediately as he began his ministry, he was baptized, and then right when he began his earthly ministry, he called 12 men to be with him. What do we know about these men? Well, we know at least a couple of them, Andrew and also John, who's actually writes that book of John, that these men were actually already following John the Baptist, who was proclaiming a baptism of repentance. And so these men were God-fearers. Some of these men were that he called, we know of. And so we too want to take a two-pronged attack, if you will, as we think about movements. The two-pronged attack is this. We want to win the lost and train the saved. And so if somebody has not yet heard about Jesus and does not know him as Lord of their life, we want to share the gospel with them and help them come into the family of God. And then once they're part of the family of God, or as we meet people who are already believers in Jesus, we want to train them to and help them to be effective to reach their relational network. So the two-pronged attack, win the lost and train the saved. So both and. I hope this helps you guys. For me, in my context, I know that I always try to take guys with me that I'm encouraging or training as I go to hang out with my friends that are far from God, or to go to places. For pastors or Christian leaders, can you think about meeting in a place that's very public so that you could be around people who are far from God? This gives us opportunity to be able to talk about what we believe with those who do not yet know him. So thanks for watching, friends. I hope this blessed you. Have a great day.